Welcome to my replay viewers. Okay, all right, I was having issues. Hey, I don't like this light. Anyway, hey everybody, what's going on? I feel like I need this to be closer. Okay, I'm having technical difficulties, sorry. Hi guys, come on in, come on in. Hi. Virgo goddess, I love that. My mom's a Virgo, so I love Virgos. Hey Howard, how are you? Thanks for sharing on your Twitter. You always share on your Twitter. I totally am like super grateful, just people sharing, and it's fabulous. So I appreciate it. Hey, what's going on? I can kind of see a little bit today. My eyes aren't like playing tricks on me right now. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'm SexDrHeather. I am in the, I guess I could like pan around so you guys can see. I'm in my sexual and health wellness studio. I'm good, I'm fabulous, and I am actually waiting for clients. So I decided to jump on real quick and just see what's going on. I don't really have a topic today. I mean, I have topics every damn day to talk about, but I don't want to hear myself talking as much as I want to see questions. So this is time when you guys can ask me almost anything. I am SexDrHeather. I am a sexologist. I am a sex educator. I am a sexosopher. I am a marriage and family therapist. So I have quite a bit of education, and I love it. So ask away. And I have our nice book, bam, Unusual Sex Practices by Brenda Love, bam. So I'm gonna like open randomly to a page and pick something, and maybe I'll have more than one word today. But if you guys have any questions about anything sexuality related, thank you for the hearts. So, oh, I didn't say my spiel. I'll be so busy talking. So the thing is that you can share this feed with your friends, swipe left or right if you're an iOS user, up or down if you're an Android user, and either share on your Twitter feed or share on your Facebook. I think you can share on your Facebook feed so people can follow me and get some sex education in their lives. You know, so many people don't know jack about sex because I guess we don't all do it. But I mean, we don't all have sex. There are people who are asexual who don't have intercourse. But then there is a lot of the world that has intercourse. So some of me over the past few days, I can't remember what I watched. It was something that I was watching, and it was like people were so mad because somebody was talking about sex next to them. They weren't talking about the act, like the actual act of having intercourse. They were talking about something that was sexuality related. And I mean, people were so disgusted. And I'm thinking to myself, if so much of the world, you know, namely America, because we don't educate people, you know, we have intercourse here in America. We do. What do you think? I mean, why are people so upset about intercourse? Like, isn't that how you're here? Like, it just baffles me. I guess that's part of my thinking, that I need to just open up a little bit more because I don't understand it. But okay, religion, what do you mean religion? Like, the people who are religious aren't having sex? Is that what you're saying? I mean, it makes no damn sense to me. People get, I mean, so upset. And it's almost like they get upset and go home and have sex. It's like, I don't get it. Because you don't have intercourse they want. You're right. Very true, Raves. That is so true. Mistress. Yes. Religious taboos. The shame people. Yes. I mean, yes, shame is associated with some sex, but not all of it. Like, even just, let's say, I'll say regular and normal, which I hate to say that because who's to say that's regular and normal? Because it probably isn't, okay? Hey, mistress! It probably isn't. You know, people are probably doing more the things that we think they're not doing in their bedroom, they're actually doing. They say it's vulgar. Exactly. But what's vulgar? Like not doing missionary style with the man on top? Like, What's vulgar? Is it bad that so many people are getting divorced and a lot of the reasons are sex, or because they can't talk to their partners about sex or about what they want or about what they don't want? You know, it's like a bit prudish in red states for sure. I agree, Howard. That's true. They are a bit prudish, but they're having sex. Like everybody is having sex. So when people are talking about sex, it just sends people into like this tailspin of emotional, just angry, and they go home and have sex. I'll be like, what is happening here? You know, and it's causing so much distress with our teens. You know, they are learning people don't have intimacy, which is true. They don't know what intimacy is, first of all. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about emotional intimacy, you know, and let's talk about touching intimacy and all of the other things that intimacy is, you know, vulnerability. Intimacy is vulnerability. And a lot of people have problems being vulnerable. You know, vulnerability is tough these days. I just don't understand why I understand, I get everything. It just still keeps me kind of like, what the hell? Like, we're not moving away from this whole fog over us about sex. It's just hurting our next generation. It's hurting all the generations because people still aren't talking about sex. How long is normal to last while having sex for a guy? So there's no normal or abnormal as far as that's concerned. It's up to you. It's up to what you do. It's up to what your partner likes, what you like. It just is not normal or abnormal. You can't say that. I can't tell you, okay, 10 minutes is a normal time for you to be when you have sex. No, because everyone's different. What's normal is what's normal for you. Okay, so I'm gonna say that many people are afraid to talk about what they really, yes, and they're afraid to tell people what they don't want as well. So I think, wait, I missed who that was. Darn it. So whoever just said that, can you like put some emojis so I can see your name? 3 seconds to 2 hours. That's true, Howard. So whatever you do is right for you. You know, I'm not here to judge or tell you what's right or wrong as far as like your sexual time. Virgo goddess, that was you? Okay, so yes, people are afraid to tell other people about what they like and what they don't like, because there are tons of people in relationships right now and marriages who are sexually unsatisfied, who have been sexually unsatisfied for years, okay, and won't say a word because this is the way that they were raised. Like, they don't it's not something that they believe that they can say, you know, and it really sucks because people's pleasure matters. You know, being with someone for an extremely long time and not being able to express yourself and tell people what you like and what pleasures you sucks. You know, that resonates with so many people and it causes a lot of other problems. So if you think about being with someone, not being able to tell this person, listen, this brings me pleasure, and wait, that doesn't. Think about the other aspects of their lives, the other things in their lives, the other systems in their lives, and what's happening. You know, if you're not sexually satisfied, hey, boo, mommy at 2. So if you're not sexually satisfied with home or the person that you're with, what do you think is happening in the rest of your life? You're not able to release. You are frustrated. You are pent up, okay? You should always ask your partner what they would like every time. Yes, mistress. I always try to teach that whenever my ex was very vocal about what she wanted. That's awesome. And how did you feel? Like, you say she was vocal, but how did you feel? Because I see people who tell me, you know, secretively, when I see couples separately, they tell me everything. They're like, well, he doesn't do this, or she doesn't do this, or they don't do this. So it's almost like when they do speak up sometimes, the other person doesn't know how to take it because they've never been in a partnership, relationship, or whatever it is with someone who spoke up. So then it becomes a whole problem because the other person is speaking up, letting them know what they like. So it kind of is, you do need to come to have therapy. And when they learn this about each other and they're like, oh, you know, I thought you were telling me I wasn't doing a good job when you spoke up. So some people get in their head and it's their ego and they're like, no, it's my ego. I can't allow you to tell me what's pleasuring you because that means I'm not doing a good job. So it sucks. You know, we gotta educate ourselves and be able to come out of the knowledge or actually the experiences that we have as people sometimes to be able to experience new things, right? To add on to the experiences we have. So sometimes our experiences kind of put us in a linear thinking path when it comes to sex. So they just expect you to know. But if you think you're good because these 10 people told you, oh my God, you blew my mind, that's what you think is going on. So everybody after that, you're like, I'm blowing your mind. I'm blowing your mind. Yes, being vocal is more than just words. I agree. It is. That's why vulnerability, earlier Raven's Nest was talking about intimacy and just being vulnerable. I think that goes along. That's why communication is so important, people. It's really important. All right, let me stop jibber jabbing and get to the book. Sex word of the day. Woo, woo, woo. Unusual Sex Practices by Brenda Love. Bam. I'm just going to open the pages. Bam. W. Let's see what we got. Oh no, I don't like that. Okay. Workshops. Okay. Okay, no, I don't like this. W seems a lot of slave stuff. No. Okay. All right, let's see here. Just give me a minute. Oh my. Okay, here's one. Okay, here's one. I don't know if this is a sexy word of the day, but it's the word of the day. So let's say it's our unusual sex practices word of the day. That's what I'm going to say. Somebody type this word. Okay? A, V as in Victor, I, S as in Sam, O, D as in dog, O, M, Y. Ava Sodomy. Ava Sodomy. Yeah, yes, that's it. Ava Sodomy is the ancient practice of having sex with a bird. Yes. As the man is about to orgasm, he breaks the neck of the bird, causing the bird's cloaca sphincter to constrict and spasm, thus creating pleasurable sensations for the man. The ancient Chinese used geese for this purpose, and the Parisian brothels provided turkeys for their clients. Chicken are used on farms by a few young men today in the United States for this purpose. A portion of the stimuli for a few may be due to the feeling of power derived when killing a bird. Wow. Sheesh. I know that word, yeah, but this is specifically birds. So I think that's the difference between Zeus sadism. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So what do you guys think about the word? So I'm gonna pick another one. Oh, here's a good one. Okay. Whoa, this is good. Formicophilia. You ready? F as in Sam, O-R-M-I, C as in cat, O-P-H-I-L-I-A. Formicophilia. Mistress. Mistress. That was funny. I think I'd fly away if I was a bird too. Animal abuse, yes. But they said they do it in the United States. Okay, no judging, people. You can say your opinions, that's fine. But let's just know, this is what some people like. Okay, formicophilia refers to the use of insects for sexual purposes. I don't know what's up with disease. This is where I am. It's zoophilia. Where was I? Ants, flies, or insects are used to crawl over the genitals or other portion of the body. Oh, so they don't kill them. Okay, they don't kill the insects. Yeah, there are many paraphilias. So people use insects to tickle, to induce fear, inflict pain, or to create a sensuous feeling. Bugs are either attracted to a specific area by the use of honey or are placed in a jar and held over a certain part of the body. Okay, so this is a little different. So the insects are actually getting honey. I mean, they just want the honey, and they're not being killed. So they're just crawling over the body part of whatever the person wants to. So that's kind of a different take on things. They're not murdering. Oh God, my skin is crawling, Virgo goddess. Yeah, I mean, hey, people like what they like. What you gonna do? But the positive thing, you know, you have the one with the bird dying, and then you have the insects. And I think the insect staying alive is like good, okay? So if you would like to share this feed, guys, share it on your Twitter, share it on your Facebook, tap the screen for hearts. I do appreciate all the love. And I want you to know I'm coming back on Friday. Janae and I are going to do we haven't been here because we have been extremely busy, but things are lightening up a little bit. So give me some topics. What you guys want to hear about? Any topics? Anything? Anyone? Nothing? I kind of want to talk about just intercourse. I want to talk about a little bit about what we were talking about earlier today. Just, you know, what the heck? Like, why do people, porn addiction, that's a good one. And what else? What about porn addiction though? Sex drive. Sex drive is good. So we'll talk about that. Sex drive and porn addiction. You know, sex drive is related a lot to emotion. For women specifically. Yeah. Yep. Buffalo wings. Oh God. Okay. I'll make sure I throw that in. All right. Creating intimacy. Yes, that's a good one. I actually just got a handout on intimacy that I'm going to be giving out on Friday. We're having like a diversity day at my where I work for the city. And I'm going to be handing out some intimacy handouts, Janae and I. So, all right, guys, I'm going to call it quits because I have my client is coming in 19 minutes and I need to get my little office together. It was great talking to you. I'm glad you guys could join me, and I'm gonna go. Okay, peace. Bye. Oh, make sure you all check out my website, www.SexDrHeather.com. So it's www.SexDrHeather.com. SexDrHeather.com. Bye. Yes, thank you, Howard. Howard, you're awesome. Bye. Bye. Bye, Ed. Oh, man, you was on here. Me, I ain't know that. Oh, quiet. All right, peace.